Hey kids, this is a quick video on the different pairs of angles that get formed when you have two lines crossed by a transversal. So two blue lines crossed by the orange line, and we call that a transversal, which means a line that crosses other lines, basically. Okay, and you'll notice that it creates 8 angles when it does that, when it crosses, and we've numbered them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now notice there 4 of them are highlighted in yellow. That means they are exterior, when they're outside of the two lines, right? The outsides of the two lines. Those are called exterior. When they're inside the two lines, angles 3, 4, 5, and 6, highlighted in purple, those 4 angles are interior angles, okay? So the first group we're going to learn about is called alternate exterior. Exterior, again, means outside the two blue lines. So alternate means on alternate or opposite sides of the transversal. So alternate exterior angles would be, one pair of them would be angle 1 and angle 8, right? Because they're outside of the blue lines and they're on opposite or alternate sides of the transversal. 2 and 7 would also be alternate exterior lines. The next pair we're going to look at is alternate interior, and you can probably guess they're going to be the purple angles, and again they have to be on alternate sides of the transversal. So angles 4 and angle 5, that would be a pair of alternate interior angles. And so, of course, would be 3 and 6, right? Okay, the next thing we want to do is look at same side interior. And you could probably figure that one out too, right? Same side of the transversal, inside of the blue line. So angles 3 and 5 would be same side interior, and so would angles 4 and 6. Last but not least is corresponding angles. The word corresponding in math as well as in English means in a similar position. So if you look at these angles, they're basically in two groups of 4, right? There's the group of 4 where the transversal crosses the top line, and there's the group of 4 where the transversal crosses the bottom line. So when we're talking about corresponding angles in this case, we're talking about angles that are in the same position in those two groups. So like upper right would be the same position. So angles 2 and 6 are corresponding angles. And lower left would also be corresponding angles. So 3 and 7 would also be corresponding. There's 2 more sets, and I'll leave it to you to figure those out. I hope this was helpful. Love you. Bye.